We start with breaking news as a damning report has found children in the care of Lambeth Council were subjected to decades of cruelty and sexual abuse. The independent inquiry looked at the scale and nature of the sexual abuse over several decades, dating back to the 1960s. It's also calling for a criminal investigation to be considered into the handling of the case of a child who died in care. Well, the report found that one of the council's biggest care homes, Shirley Oaks, received allegations of sexual abuse against 177 members of staff or individuals connected with the home. It found that these involved at least 529 former residents. By June 2020, the council had complaints of sexual abuse from 705 former residents. Despite this, over 40 years, the council only disciplined one senior employee for their part in the catalogue of sexual abuse. Well, let's cross live to South London, where we can talk to our correspondent, Ali Fortescue. Ali, 700 people allege that they were abused there as children, 180 potential different abusers. The scale of this is just jaw-dropping, isn't it?
You're absolutely right. I mean, a real sense today of the scale of the abuse against hundreds of children over decades under the care of Lambeth Council. This is the report. It's just come out. It's 211 pages long. It looks at 5 different care homes, but as you said, the focus really on Shirley Oaks. This was one of the biggest care homes in Lambeth, up to 390 children under 17 there at any one time. And it said it was a brutal place where violence and sexual assaults were allowed to flourish. As you said, it found allegations of sexual abuse against 177 members of staff and people linked to the home. And it said, and I quote, that there were levels of cruelty and sexual abuse that are hard to comprehend. There were so many stories that we heard over the course of this report. The girl who said that she had been raped more than 500 times by older people at the care home, the boy who'd been found dead in a bathroom, and the coroner in that case who had never been told that that boy had said that he'd been sexually abused by someone who was meant to be caring for him at the home, his so-called house father, someone that was meant to be looking after him. And today, this inquiry is asking for the police to look again at that. They are asking for a criminal investigation to be opened into that case and making a number of other recommendations as well, including vetting processes for current foster carers. They want more safeguard training for elected councillors, but really they say that the scale of abuse will never truly be known and is very likely to be much worse than has been recorded.